Hello, my dear students. Good morning. Today we are going to take a new lesson. Lesson 11.2 Attributes of three-dimensional shapes. Now, let's start with page 711. Lesson and draw. Circle the cones, draw an X on the sphere. So, the first thing that you need to do is to circle the cones. How would you describe the shape of a cone? Excellent! I can hear someone saying a cone has a curved surface. On one end there is a flat circle, and on the other end there is a point. So, the cone, on one end there is a flat surface, on the other end there is a point. This is a point. And this is a flat circle. And it has a curved surface. It can roll. Now, which shape of those shapes is a cone? We have to circle it. Excellent! This is a cone, and this is another cone. Amazing! Good job, boys and girls. Now, I need to ask you a question. What is a real object that has the shape of a cone? Excellent! Yes! Party hat, traffic cone, ice cream cone. Do you remember? We mentioned all those examples in the previous lesson. And we mentioned it in details with pictures. So, party hat, traffic cone, ice cream cone are all considered as examples for the shape of a cone. Now, what are you going to do next on this page? Good job, boys and girls. We are going to draw an X on the sphere. Now, how can you describe a sphere? Good job. A sphere is round and it can roll. Excellent. So let's search for the sphere. As we said, it is round and it can roll. Good job, boys and girls. This is a sphere. So we have to draw what? We have to draw an X on the sphere. So we are going to draw an X on the sphere. Is there any more spheres here? No. We have cubes and we have one cylinder. Now I need to ask you a question before moving to the next page. Can you tell me some real objects that are spheres? Excellent! Yes, a basketball, the globe, orange, soccer ball. All of those are examples for the spheres. Good job, boys and girls. Amazing. So we can see the three-dimensional shapes in every place we go. We can see different shapes inside our home and even outside our home and even in our class when we return back to school. So let's move now to the next page. Page 712. Now, in this page here, model and draw. Now, it talks about the faces of a cube. Last time, we talked about that a cube has how many squares? How many faces that are a square shape? And we said there are six squares. Here the information is mentioned again. So the faces of a cube are squares. Okay? And you will find many printable crafts and printable sheets where you can create a cube. And if you count how many squares you have, you will find there are six. So the faces of a cube are squares. Now, so this part here, this is called a face. And we have six faces. If we counted all the faces for the cube, we have six squares. So, and what is an edge? This is an edge. This is an edge. Okay? And what about the vertex? You can usually find the vertex here at the corner. And vertex is the singular word. If we want to make it in a plural form, we say vertices. We say vertices. So the vertices are the corner points of the cube. So this is a vertex. And this is a vertex, and here is another vertex, here also. At every corner you can find a vertex. Okay? Now let's move to see how many faces, edges, and vertices for the different three-dimensional shapes. Share and show. Write how many for each. Now, how many faces do we have in a rectangular prism? Let's count together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finally 6. Of course, if you have a three-dimensional shape at home that has rectangular prism, you can notice that a rectangular prism has 6 faces. 6 faces. So, what